wondering how I got into this mix.
Hey, what's up everyone? This is Derrick Broze with the Conscious Resistance Network, and today I want to talk with you about decentralized education, ways to acquire your education that don't require centralized systems, going into debt for thousands and thousands of dollars, and giving up all of your time in your life to earn a piece of paper. You know, if that's the route you want to go, that's fine, but in 2017 and the age of the internet that we have right now, we have so many options for educating ourselves that are not dependent on these systems. So I've been touring the country as part of the Decentralize Your Life tour, where I'm talking to people about methods for decentralizing, opting out, unplugging in all areas of their life. This includes economically by promoting alternative currencies, cryptocurrency, barter networks, things of this sort. It also includes talking about food production systems, unsustainable food production systems, and not being reliant on those centralized systems once again. So growing your own food, getting involved in community farms, urban farms, farmers markets, things of that sort. And when it comes to education, we have just as many options for decentralizing because of the beauty of the internet. You know, everywhere I've gone on this tour, I've asked people, how many people here have used YouTube to educate themselves, to troubleshoot something? You can't figure something out, you decide, okay, I'll just look that up on YouTube, and you find a video of somebody who's already figured out how to do this, and they've filmed a video to show you how to do it. And that's what I call YouTube University. That's just one of the very obvious examples of how we have peer-to-peer education, decentralized education taking place. Then you also have examples of the Khan Academy, which is K through 12, education, internet, self-paced, and other institutions that allow you to educate yourself. One that I use that I've talked about before is EDX, that's edx.org, and it's all kinds of classes taught by university-level professors from across the country who are talking about all kinds of topics. You know, let me show you a little bit of what I've learned already. Currently, I'm taking this class right here, which is called Global Muckraking, Investigative Journalism, and Global Media, and I just started it yesterday, so I'm really excited. And this is because I'm a self-taught journalist. I didn't go to journalism school, so I learned a lot just by doing what I do, being curious and investigating. But I want to learn how to sharpen my skills, hone my skills, so I take classes here taught by Columbia University journalists and professors and get to learn more. And you can see here EDX courses, programs. This is the one I'm taking now, Global Muckraking, Investigative Journalism, and Global Media. I've also taken Fake News, Facts, Alternative Facts. I'm going through that Atoms to Stars, How Physics Explains Our World, Creativity and Entrepreneurship, and Journalism for Social Change. Those are all classes that I've taken in the past on EDX. So that's how I choose to sharpen my skills and educate myself. That's free. I mean, you can pay a little extra if you want to get a verified certificate for your resume or to use however you please. But if your goal is simply knowledge and then applying that knowledge, then these resources are for you. And the beauty is that increasingly in our world, or at least what I've found, is that you don't necessarily need a degree to do a lot of things you want to do. Yes, there are some really specialized things where being able to prove that you've taken the process of certain work and you have the necessary education, the prerequisites, that can be necessary in some fields. But a lot of times, if you can simply apply yourself and show people that you are valuable and that you are educated in whatever field you're working in and that you can apply yourself, then, I mean, there's really no limit to what you can do, and people recognize that and they see you. So I've been able to do everything I do, be a full-time journalist, get a radio show in Houston, write for several websites, expose local corruption, and do it without going to journalism school, just being self-taught and using resources like this. So check it out. That's what it means to have a decentralized education, to think about terms of decentralization. And the power of that, the beauty of that, the benefit of that is that you don't need to let this system and various academia, because if you haven't noticed, even in the academic fields, there can be corruption and there can be sort of like profit-driven, power-driven motives, and just like any other business. And people can push a certain agenda, you know, if they want to push a certain version of history or a certain version of health or reinforce the state's view, then sometimes academia can become corrupt and the state and academia can work together. So it's important to have a decentralized education, to not be dependent on this system. And I'm not saying, for those of you who've already gone that route, that there's anything wrong with that per se. I hope you're not in debt. But I'm offering you other alternatives, and I believe this is the future of our world: peer-to-peer, decentralized, not relying on bureaucracies, states, corporations, and big universities to live our lives. So check it out. I'm also going to put below another link from a member of our team, Regan, who did another video about really a lot more sources than I listed here, a lot more sources for decentralized education. So check that one out and let me know what you guys think below. Thanks for listening. Remember, you are powerful, you are beautiful, and you are free. Peace.